Yet to see a single dragon. Is this Naja? Naja the Dagron? Naja! Naja cast waste 5. There's no dialogue? Dude, Naja's fucking jacked! Look at him! Dude's taking fucking dragon growth hormones. Uh-oh. Penis!
I'll get you next time, penis.
Was that good? I gotta double jump and do it. Okay, we got this shit. We got this shit in the bag! The combat in this game, like the boss fights, are so much fucking fun. It's like, oh, now we're playing Ika fucking Ruga. Playing some Radiant Silvergun in my cocaine Zelda. Oh, dude, I'm a recent transplant to Farazard, and I've just been hiding my property in a place just up the stairs. But my horse is blocking the stairs and won't move. Tried to get him off, but it's a bad-tempered horse. Tried to get him off, eh? Dude's just jacking off this horse. I almost got crushed. I'm gonna have to bait him tomorrow. Wait, I'm gonna have to bait him now. This is gonna be a tough one. Come on. It's the fucking fish I need too, though. Hopefully he gets tired. Oh, God. This is my last heal. Hopefully he gets tired. Well, it's all or nothing. Yes, I got him! Look at this big bitch! Largest size arowana. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, we're so close. We're at 10,000 million billion gold. $10 quintillion of gold. Almost have enough just to buy a single Switch 2 game. Oh, there we go. What do I do? Just punch him in the eye? Punch him in the eye? Oh, I gave him pink eye. Astrobot doesn't wash his hands, confirmed. That's so stupid. That's like his booty hole too, man. He's like, dude, I feel like a fucking sexual predator.
Yes, I'm back, and
He's like
Hayden Christensen ghost.
Fucking guy is like
Bullshit.
doing all these attacks and stuff, and then he flips upside down and his butthole's exposed, and he's like, please no, and I'm like prying his fingers apart so I can access his cornhole. What the hell is up with this game? Just me grabbing those is giving us extra loot. Oh my god, didn't you see those guys? Holy fuck, they scared the shit out of me. I thought that was part of the wall. Damn. If only I could have blocked all three. It's not, that is enough for my overcharge. Fuck yeah, dude.
For those who come off.
Nice! He spit out Mile! My hell! I just had to hit him with my overdrive. Did you hear the music instantly change? Dude, this game's so fucking good. Dude, this game's so fucking good. Look at this Draki, man. He needs to lay off the fucking kingdoms. Oh, holy shit. It's a family reunion. Look at these fucking guys. Oh my goodness. Tubby Draki. I'm definitely bailing on it. We just gotta fucking close our eyes and jump, it looks like. Oh no! Oh, this is so dizzy! Okay. Come on. That was fucked. We're out of here. That was fucked. That was fucked. We got fucked. He can't move. Let's get him. He totally step-sistered into the fucking wall. Oh no, he came out! Ah! His rear end has no shields if you attack his rear. Nice, dude! That was like record time.
Boom.
All because he got step-sistered into the washing machine. The explosion! Well, if it isn't a bet. Wrong scene. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grind. How's it going? Tonight we're going to be continuing Dragon Quest IV. One of my favorite games of all time. What is this little clip thingy? Clips leader. Hey, soldier. Hey, Vector. How you guys doing tonight, man? TV's loud as fuck. Welcome back, Alina. I trust you had a peaceful respite? Respite? I don't know. Oh yeah, how's everyone doing? Great goddess, may you watch over and protect this poor child. Amen. Hey, Drew. I've unlocked something in my brain. I'm not sure how to describe it. What? Well, if it isn't a bat... A bat? Oh, hold on. For some reason, this has not worked. There we go. Hey, Red Rum. How you doing, man? Lost my mouse here. Hold on. There we go. Was in respite care. Dude, I unlocked something in my brain tonight, too. I was craving hot dogs. And I cooked the whole pack of 10, and I ate like 5 hot dogs. Don't eat 5 hot dogs. The more you know. Alright, let's head off to... I think we're like all geared up. Let's head off to the tower. This is Dragon Quest after all. We gotta do it. We gotta go to a tower. It's what we do in Dragon Quest games. We climb towers and crawl dungeons. But mostly towers, actually. Dragon Quest has got to be the series that has the more towers than probably any other series. Lick Spittles. What that tongue do? Know what I'm saying? This is your first ever Dragon Quest game? This was my second ever Dragon Quest game. First one that I played when I was like old enough to kind of understand what was going on, though. Ever since your black belt asked you to go to that tournament in July, I can't stop thinking about training and what I want to work on. Dude, that's how it is when you've got like a fight or something coming up, man. Always like that. Because like you don't want to be underprepared. Oh shit, kind of like Kyril right now. How Kyril's gonna fucking die. You don't want that to happen, you know? Dragon Quest IV was your first RPG period? When I was a kid, like really young, I told my dad I wanted 4 hot dogs, and he was like, "You better fucking eat them if you're asking for them." Man, that night sucked. That night is this night, except I am an adult, so A, I should know better, and B, it probably isn't as bad because I couldn't imagine if my stomach was smaller than this. Please don't die, Kyril. There we go. At least with Borea. Borea dies all the time. He's used to being dead, you know? Kyril, not so much. I think we gotta grind a bit more here, guys. Borea's an old man. He's like not far from death anyways, right? So that's how that works, right? Come on, die! Oh god. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Like, ever since Monday, I've been thinking about tomorrow's training session. Yeah, that's... Dude, whenever I was, like, gearing up for, like, tournaments and fights and stuff like that, it was the same. Fighting in, like, tournaments. Let's see. Is Red Rum actually Zell in disguise? I only wish to have the Mike Tyson tattoos Zell has. And I understand why people who go to the gym get obsessed with it. It's like a sanctuary. Like, nothing matters except for being on the mats. Yeah, dude. That's how it is. You'll get burnt out at times, but probably not for a while. Probably after the tournament, you'll get burnt out. That's usually what happens. I find with like most people, is they'll be like balls to the wall. It also depends on how the tournament goes and your reaction to it. So if it goes really good, then either you'll be like take the foot off the gas a little bit and relax because you're a little burnt out, or if it goes really good, you'll be like, when's the next competition? You know what I mean? And then there's the chance that you don't do as well as you wanted to, and it lights an even bigger fire under your ass, and then there's the chance that you don't do as good as you wanted to, and you're like, man, I need to take a minute to recoup before I go back in there. There's so many different ways it can go. Boria is the mage. Yeah, he's like more like the sage. Maya is technically the mage. We haven't gotten there yet. Oh, I didn't even talk to these guys. Almost never work out, but when I do and I'm consistent, it's super addictive. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Feels good too. Haven't felt this way since high school when I was wrestling. It's a feeling you've been chasing for years and just never realized it. Yeah, dude, I'm glad that you're doing it, you know? Zarevna, how are you finding Tsar Stepan? I am all the time so very worrying. Bro, I already talked to you. Get off my back. Thanks for the 420. High school wrestling was the fittest you ever were. We didn't have wrestling when I was in high school. I played in a band though. That was my physical activity, I guess. Oh, I played basketball too, I guess. I was like a very good defensive player and a very terrible offensive player. By the way, Soldier, are we still on for the podcast tomorrow night? It'll probably be your time. It'll probably be 10:30 by the time I'm ready to roll. Ba 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 ba. God, I love Dragon Quest music. Get out of here. We have like 1 billion fucking seeds. Sure, we could butt chug a seed of strength. Why not? And let's give a... Wait. I don't know if they have to be holding them. No, they don't. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. Let's yuck the rest of these into here. They'll probably end up going to Kyril. Hey, Sean. Toriyama said he got so sick of doing art for Dragon Quest at some point. Well, he didn't think it was going to take off like it did. He was like, it's a video game. I need the money. I could use the cash. And then it, like, was literally, like, the most popular franchise in Japan. Oh, right. There's an inn here. I could have just fucking made it here. Dragon Quest 3 Remake? Yeah, there were a lot of seeds in that. If I'm not super dead tomorrow night, yeah, I could probably swing it. I don't normally don't feel like I got ran through a meat grinder until the next day. Yeah. That's how I am too. I don't feel rough until the next day. But those baths help, man. You don't feel nearly as bad. You kind of almost feel good the next day. Like you feel like you worked out, but you don't feel like sore. Like you feel sore, but it's like a different. I don't know how to explain it. You don't feel like someone ran like you know that picture with that girl on the couch and all those dudes behind her. You don't feel like that happened the day before, if you have the ice bath. Know what I'm saying? Sugiyama wasn't on board until he heard Toriyama was doing the art. Oh, I didn't know that. Then he was like, bashing the gays is gonna have to wait. I got some music to make. Because Sugiyama's like extremely homophobic. He's like, wait a minute. Joe Rogan sounds so try-hard with the ice bath nonsense. Is it legit? It is. It is kind of legit, yeah. I don't know why he brings it up every podcast episode, but what a bleeding pain. The door's locked, which means I ain't got no chance of climbing to the top. I come all this way to see them elves people go on about, but it looks like it was for nothing. What am I planning on doing if I do see an elf? Well, that's for me to know, ain't it? Piece of shit. Yeah, he really was. He really was, Red Rum. Do you think astronomers really put any effort into calculating the planet's calculation, or they just say fuck it and call it a day? I think they just said fuck it, dude. How's it going? How's it going, Drupal? Ba 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 ba. I think I went that way last time. Let's go this way. Crested Vipers. We should have stayed at the inn, bro. We're gonna get our asses beat. Maybe let's just grind a bit. See what happens. Dude, I'm tired as fuck. I got like no sleep last night. Sad you finished Sea of Stars DLC. It's 100% all over. It was good though, you said, eh? Oh, you haven't played Expedition 33. I just beat the strongest super boss in that game last night. Made a build guide today. Channel members get to check it out today, but everybody else, it goes up tomorrow morning. Thanks for the 420 soldier.
We can't help, Doug. We are too high. What do you want from us? We're too high to help you. We're stoned, Doug. We're
Do. Ba, 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 ba. But yeah, tired as fuck, dude. I got like no sleep last night. Yeah, my first grind spot guide can be used right after you get through it's called the Flying Waters. It's like the second area in the game. I don't care about Sugiyama hating gays. No one should shun someone from that. What? Absolutely they should. That is definitely a bannable offense. To me, hating someone because of sexual orientation is no worse than being a racist. It's literally the same thing. I think it's hilarious clowning on people who aren't living in the present. Okay, let's see. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. I should have healed after that last battle, dude. Oh, yeah, this is not good. If that other guy casts Whoosh, we are dead. Alright. On a scale of 1 to dead, how dead do you think we are? Okay, good. Get Alina. Kill that one. No, it's over. God fucking damn it, dude. I should have ended up. Well, we do have a medicinal herb. Okay. Thanks for the hot bean. We gotta get out of here, man. Usually can't get the bow on the box once I get it in, or I'd love to live in a present. What? Yeah, Boria's got that crack on hand. Habanero. But yeah, I'm at the part in this cold where, like, I more or less feel fine, but sometimes I start coughing and I can't not cough. And that's why I couldn't really sleep last night. It's worse when I lay down. Or eat hot beans, apparently. Fuck, we gotta go all the way back to Venor because we don't have a priest. I need an old priest and a young priest. I just remember that from Austin Powers, but what was that referencing? Was it Exorcist? I need an old priest and a young priest. 130. That's not a bad deal. I think we gotta buy armor. We've been buying weapons, but we have not been buying armor, and I think that's our problem. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm so tired, dude. It was kind of funny. It was like 3 in the morning, and I kind of had to take a leak. Or sorry, I didn't have to take a leak. I was super thirsty. And then all of a sudden, both my cats got out of bed and left the room, and I was like, well, I might as well go get a drink because they're not sleeping on me, so I'm not going to be like interrupting them. And, anyways, I got up, and then I went to the kitchen, and it turned out my cats both went to get a drink as well. So, like, all 3 of us got up to go get a drink in the middle of the night. Thanks for the 420.
Seriously, Doug, we're too high. Stop. Doug, we're too high. Doug, we're too high. I'm high, he's high. I'm so high. Damn it, Doug.
Mike Myers was the first name on the Diddy Party list. No way!
We can't help. Doug, we are too high. What do you want from us?
I haven't heard that.
We're stoned.
So I think one thing I did hear though was that he would like have like normal parties, and then as everyone, like most of the people would leave throughout the night, and then that's when the fucking crazy shit would happen. Was like late. Super late at night. So there were some people that would go to his parties that were like completely oblivious to that stuff, but you hear about like a lot of people covering for him and shit, man. Ba, ba. Oh god. Yeah, I gotta make my gold back on the way to the bazaar here. Really? Michael B. Jordan. That guy would have been like super young too, wouldn't he? When that shit was like popping off. Freya's graduated from IT. I am doing good. Doing good. How about you? Whoops. Friend lived with a guy who was apparently had a bunch of CP on his computer and shit. Cops came in one night and raided the place. That's fucking crazy, dude. Fucking insane. I think weapon-wise we're good, right? Poison moth knife. Is that the best for him? Bazaar intrigues me greatly, but worry for father is greater still. I pray he is with strength. Aga, where is birdsong nectar? We must find quickly and bring to my father back in castle. We cannot be idling in place like this. We must to find birdsong nectar. I think I got the best weapon for him. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. But I mean, I don't know, man. Hollywood's fucked. I feel like everyone, like, not everyone, but fucking vast majority of, like, rich fucking celebrities have done and are into some fucked up shit. Okay, Kyril. Yeah, we might as well. I mean, we are rolling in gold right now. I don't know why we're not buying this stuff. I think it said Kyril can equip it too, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's just because, like, up until recently, they just got away with fucking everything, right? And when I say fucking everything, I mean fucking everything too, you know what I mean? Odds are pretty high, yep. Okay, yeah, okay. Should be good. Let's rest at the inn quick. Maybe we're okay now. Now that we have armor. Katy Perry just got buried recently for some reason. Experts said her career is done. Her Vegas residency was canceled. Dude, it was because of the stupid fucking I'm a beacon for women everywhere, because she fucking went to fucking Jeff Bezos' fucking spaceship and thought she was like woman of the year or some shit for being some out of touch rich celebrity that was in space for 2 seconds and claimed she was the salvation like fucking salvation for all women or some fucking shit. This is the dumbest shit ever, man. And she's fucked, man. Like, she's like, there was like all that stuff with her and like Justin Bieber. Like, so many people preyed on Justin Bieber. Like, I'm not a Justin Bieber fan or anything like that, but if you look into all that stuff, I mean, Diddy was fucking one of them. I feel so bad for that guy, man. Bieber definitely got fucking raked over the coals when he was a little boy. Hey, Humi. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get to the slutty dancers. Shit. Right, Borya's poisoned. Oh, yeah. Big time red rum. And, like, he even said stop. Please stop at times. And the fucking adult celebrities would just keep going. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. And he was just a fucking kid, man. Okay, don't cast crack on those guys. That guy's gonna... Yeah, they both have bounce going. Good to know. I guess I could have just regular attacked. Oh no, they got fucking frozen with fear. Now we're all frozen with fear. I mean, look at those things. Wouldn't you be frozen with fear if you ran into those? Oh, what? Steely body, what is happening here? Oh, they're doing a thing. It's like an ability. Can you attack the other one then, bro? They're casting Ka-Clang. Should I just run? You can't do anything. The Ka-Clang is an ability that's been in the Dragon Quest series forever. And, like, I can't I've never used it, because, like, I've never seen a purpose. You get to do... You do nothing that turn. I guess if the boss... If you knew the boss was going to be doing, like, a big attack or something... You could Ka-Clang. And then you... Like, nobody takes any damage, I guess. Should be able to finish this guy. There we go. Kind of Justin Bieber is kind of spiraling right now. It's really bad. Mary's lifelong stalker didn't help. Really? Yeah, well, I knew he wasn't doing well, and it's guaranteed because of all this shit that I say Hollywood. I don't know if it's fucking Hollywood, like with the music industry and Hollywood, like all that stuff combined. I just refer to it as Hollywood. I know it's not all Hollywood, but basically the same thing. Whoops. Whoopsies. That's what I thought the Mortal Kombat guy was saying. Yeah, I'll take the limits off once I'm back to 100% here. They do look like giant dicks. They do look like giant dicks. Wow, humans! Hurry, Daisy, let's go home. Okay, oopsie, coming. Oh no, I dropped the nectar. Never mind that now, hurry. You just jumped off the building, no big deal. Elven legs are way stronger. They won't shatter their femurs or anything. Alright, let's head back. What I think is the scariest monster, Dragon Quest monster? Dude, Astark in Dragon Quest X is pretty fucking scary. But in Dragon Quest, was it Dragon Quest Monsters 3 where you fight like a half-dead version of it? Or was that Dragon Quest X? I can't remember. Where it's like fucking faces like melting off and brains are like exposed and shit. Or Godamir's kind of final forms were kind of creepy too. From Dragon Quest VII. But yeah, I forgot that Jeff Bezos is ships look like giant dicks. They literally look like Dr. Evil's spaceship, man. The giant dick one. They look exactly the same, except like a different color. Yeah, or Godamir's fucked. I have a figure of like undead or Godamir. Or Godamir is one of my favorites, dude. One of my favorite Dragon Quest villains. Like, it goes Sorrow, then Astark, then probably our Godamir. Nocturnus is real fucking cool, too. Nocturnus is scary in that anyone who knows anything about Nocturnus is shitting their pants the moment they have to face him. I don't know if any of my money carries over from, like, the chapters. I can't remember. But they've kills. Alright, let's head back to Every time I open the map by accident. Do we have any other Chimera Wings? No, that's... Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Let's go to, use a Mox fight, yeah. Mid-boss baddie of 5. Oh, shit. No spoilers. I don't know how to... Hold on, this is going to be weird. I'm going to time out Restream Bot. And then untime it out. A lot of folks in my chat haven't played Dragon Quest V yet. But yeah, you talking about Lodgia or the like the bishop guy or the jacked horse and his companion? I can't remember what the other one was. That's so funny. So in order to erase that from the Twitch chat, I have to time out Restream Bot. Hopefully that doesn't fuck anything up. Alina's your favorite in this game, but her design does not match her role in battle at all. She literally has a witch hat, so you'd assume she's your mage. I think that's just like a Russian kind of, I don't know, princess hat maybe. I don't even know. You like Gorsby Purvis? Gorsby Purvis is cool. You can fight him. You get to fight him a lot in Dragon Quest X if you want. Okay, there's a church here, right? Yeah. Love all the chess. Yeah! There are a lot of chess references in Dragon Quest V. I'm not a chess guy, though. Like, I literally don't even know how to play. It's just hard mode checkers. Pig guy, right. That's what the other guy was. Yeah, chess is way beyond me, dude. They all move different. Dragon Quest IV is your favorite in the series. Top 5 are 4, 7, 5, 11, and 8. Yeah, those are all really good. Yeah, mine would be 11, 4, then 7, then I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick after that. Dragon Quest III HD2D was really good, so maybe that. But I am loving Dragon Quest X, so maybe that. Dragon Quest X might be my fourth favorite. Alright, let's go help the king. Whoops. Sar looks like he wants to say something. Do I just, like, use the item? I think so. Oplia, I have a voice. I am recovered. You assisted me. I have weighty gratitude for you. Before my problem, I have extremely petrifying dream. Bulky monster climb up from underworld and demolish everything. First I decide to maintain as secret this dream. But then I have it repeatedly and become very worried. I tell this to my chancellor and then instantaneously my voice stops its workings. I cannot stop considering that perhaps something bad will occur. Alina, I will no more try to stop you. I permit that you voyage the world, see with your own eyes. Borya, Kyril, I am reliant on you for safekeeping of my daughter. I am permitted to travel to see world with ease, my own eyes. At last, I am capable to go to Endor and join tournament. Hooray! I am so much happy. Now let us go. This time we leave through front gate. What? I'm not believing this. We are only just returned to castle. Ah, but I cannot disobey direct order of Tsar. Also, I am not wanting Alina to be in danger. Oi, oi, oi. I am supposing I must simply be resigning to fact that to accompany Tsarevna is now my life's duty. Very well, onward to Endor. I'm almost incapable to believe that I am permitted to make another journey with Tsarevna. There is something in my eyes. It is tears. I love Kyril. He's such a sweetheart. I'm very relief about Tsar Stepan, but I have concern about dream he speaks of. Take very great care with your onward journey. I plan to consider more the meaning of my dream. I'm thinking I also saw another dream at the same time as a frightening one, but I cannot recall. It was nightmare of Tsar that caused him to lose voice? This is not usual nightmare. Fear not, Tsar Stepan. While old Borya is still breathing, Alina will not go too much far off railings. Dream? Dream is not thing for worrying about. Everything is fine now. Yeah, that's about all I know. I know like some Serbian, and some of that crosses over with Russian. Like dobro means like good. I don't know if that's the same as Russian, but they have said dobro in this region, so I'm assuming it's the same in both. Okay, yeah, Borya knows Zoom. To the bazaar. Spasivo or something is thank you, something like that. Hated the DS version, cut party chat out due to lazy localizers. Yeah, they definitely they patched the whatchamacallit, the party chat into this version. How's it going, Cheshire? 11, 5, 4, 3, and 8 round out your top 5. Freya is really good at chess. So is Dragon Quest X just one game's worth of story, or is it like multiple games? So right now it's like 10 games worth of 10. It's like 7 games worth of stories. So there's the original game, Dragon Quest X, which we refer to as version 1. And that's the original game, which is really good. And then version 2 is like a full... Like, each version is basically a full Dragon Quest game's worth of story and content. And then version 2, there was like... You couldn't cross the sea to reach the kind of... So there's like the 5 races. The continent with like the 5 races. And then you can... Once you've... beaten version 1, the mist or whatever it's called, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, now that's gonna bug me, because that's literally what we're trying to do, is get rid of that stuff in version 5. But anyways, it's like an evil miasma. The miasma covers the sea, so nobody can sail to the land of humans, and the humans can't sail to the land of the 5 races. So yeah, version 2 is kind of like the land of the humans. You go to like Gran Zadora, and there's like a whole new like... It honestly, the vibe I got at the end of version 1, like at the start of version 2, I should say, was like... Remember in Pokemon when they headed to Johto for the first time? It was like that. Like, it just feels like this other big adventure waiting to happen. It was so well done. And then... Version 3, you go to the Dragon Realm, which is sweet as fuck. Version 4 involves time travel and finding out what actually happened to your village. And then version 5 has been the Demon World, and it's been awesome. It's probably my favorite version so far. GG, come here. Far from pooping? Is that? I don't think that's real, is it? Russian is really easy to learn because the alphabet is simple, and if you learn that, you can figure out words. Korean is hard. Korean is very hard. I was able to come here, Gigi. What are you doing, man? I was able to learn like a decent amount of Japanese, but I cannot learn Korean. I tried, and everybody says Korean's easier than Japanese, but I don't think so. Okay, lay down. Lay down, Gigi. Lay down. There you go. Good girl. His Highness sent messenger to debrief situation. You have allowance to pass through. Sweet. Off to Endor. Yeah, it's hard when, like, just the writing itself, like, the alphabet of a language is hard to decipher. Like, kanji gets tough. That's for damn sure. Folks say there's a teleportal around here somewhere that leads to Maestral. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Sure, we'll give him 24 bucks. Yeah, just regular Japanese. Kanji gets fucking tough, man. Kanji's tough because there'll be, like, a lot of the kanji you're only gonna see once, maybe. You know what I mean? I know some kanji, but it got to a point where there was sometimes I would, like, know the kanji, but wouldn't remember how to pronounce the word, too. So it's a bit of both. A little bit of both would happen. I find Japanese is a lot easier to read than to, like, speak sometimes, though. Because when you're reading the language, you can kind of, like, read it at your own pace. Whereas if someone's speaking it, there's a lot of homonyms in Japanese, too. Spanish follows pretty strict pronunciation rules. The only ones that kind of betray that is, like, when you're, like, sentence structure wise, when they're like watashi wa something something, they're actually writing watashi ha, which is super fucking weird. But we're gonna get murdered by this restless armor. Oh god, and the skeletons. Oh god, oh god. We're so dead, dude. We should have just went straight to Endor. How did he survive that? Oh, nice. Let's try to flee. Oh, we're dead. We're fucking all dead, every single one of us. Oh, good, because they weren't, you know, already about to murder the shit out of us. Oh, look at that. 6 enemies instead of the 4 that were already destroying us. Our defense is down to 1. He's let us go. Oh my god. I always find it funny because, like, people just assume that Dragon Quest is, like, way easier than Final Fantasy, but it's entirely the opposite is true. Like, Dragon Quest is way fucking harder than Final Fantasy. But I think it's just like the art style, right? Okay, where's the... We need an old priest and a young priest here. It is this way. Whoops. Why not, Kyril? Why can't you talk to your party members? Kyril's just fucking literally carrying the party right now. Super hard for Freya to learn English when you first adopted her. Found out karate is from Okinawa. It literally means Chinese fist in Okinawan. Mr. Miyagi was Okinawan. Yep. Yeah, Okinawa was actually like part of the, I think it was like the Ryukyu kingdom or something years and years ago, and then I think it got kind of taken over-ish by China, and then it got taken over-ish by Japan. I think during like World War II maybe, or leading into World War II. So it's kind of funny, like all those old Japanese movies where it's like karate versus kung fu, but really like karate's just like a kind of more harder style of kung fu essentially. Final Fantasy is generally pretty easy. Yeah, it is. Okay, we might as well save. I mean, we made it here. You can beat Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy 5, 6, 8, and 9 all under level 10. Dragon Quest is a completely different story. Dude, some people do some crazy fucking challenge runs for, like, the Final Fantasy games. I saw a, like, I think he's, like, David Vink's friend, did a, run of Final Fantasy X without ever, like, leveling up. Like, not using the sphere grid whatsoever. You pretty much just rely on Riku's... Oh no, they don't even have better weapons for me. Do they have better armor at least? Yeah, Riku's items is like the key to doing it. Okay, they do have better armor at least. And we need the iron armor. Ba 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 ba. There we go. I'd sell my shit, but it's literally my only means of a bank right now. Is holding onto the armor. So if I die, I at least have something to sell to make money back. Yeah, some of them are crazy. I did a Canic only challenge run of Dragon Quest II. Being on guard duty isn't as easy as it looks, you know. I'll certainly be enjoying a drink or two when evening rolls around. I can definitely get in that front door. Okay, let's see. My family's ever so well-to-do, I'll have you know. Yes, we've been in the money for generations now. I prefer Dragon Quest games, honestly. Yeah, same. Final Fantasy's got some fucking bangers, too, though. The young lady of the house spends all her time staring at the sky. I just don't know what it is she finds so interesting about it. Did a deathless, no equipment run of Dragon Quest 1 on the MSX2? Is it the MSX2 version of Dragon Quest 1 that has, like, a sexy picture of the princess? I remember, like, seeing that somewhere. Maybe it was, like, the MSX2 version of Dragon Quest 2, and it's, like, the Princess of Moonbrook. But maybe it's Gwaelin. I can't remember. Are you here for the Endor tourney as well? I've been puzzling over it for a while now. There must be some reason why King Norman has gone to such lengths to assemble so many strong fighters. Among a collection of highbrow publications is one book titled The Beginner's Guide to Becoming a Casanova in 7 Days. But yeah, my Canic only run, I definitely had to max out the Prince of Canic because there was no way I was beating it otherwise. Okay, let's check. I mean, we might as well talk to everybody. Oh, maybe you don't know, but Endor tourney's going on at the castle at the moment. People are flocking here from far and wide to watch the Endor tourney. We're going to become very familiar with this building at some point. Some point soon-ish. Sorry, is the shop downstairs closed, you say? Yes, well, I'm not getting any younger. In an ideal world, I'd sell up and use the money to retire somewhere nice. But I doubt I'll find anyone who wants to take over the business around these parts. Sorry, you want to buy my shop, you say? But you're not traders. You wouldn't have the first idea. Letter in between the pages of one of the books. Alina reads it. How are things going, Dad? I hope you'll shut up shop soon and come live with us. You're not getting any younger, you know. I'm worried about you being on your own. From your loving daughter, Mona. I love how it, like, connects the chapters with, like, little subtle things like that, too. Alright. Huh? I only went and lost again? What am I gonna tell me old ma? Where'd I get all my Dragon Quest stuff? Some of it was like oh, bye Gigi. Some of it was like pre-order things for like games and stuff. Some of it was just Square Enix store. But the place I would recommend it's called Hiroba, I believe. Let me just check. Not Hiroba. Fuck, that's the Dragon Quest X store. Dragon Quest 2 on NES is hardest. The newer versions of it being easier. No, dude. Dragon Quest on NES sucks because it's so hard. It sucks ass. Hold on. Let me check what that store's called that I use. I shouldn't be going here, man. Now you're gonna make me want to buy something. Dude, remember was it last stream or the stream before I was talking about how Dragon Quest 4 in box on the NES is like my white whale? Well, I'm watching a eBay sale right now, and if it's still there by my next paycheck, I'll probably grab it. Okay, let me see. Dude, I have so many tabs open. Oh, here it is. Okay. It is called suruiga-ya.com. This place is awesome. So, this is like, I think some of it is stores, but it's mostly people selling their used goods. And in Japan, people take really good care of their stuff, so it's all like brand fucking new. I'll type in chat here. Actually, here, I can just fucking copy paste to that shit. Ba, ba, ba. And yeah, you get stuff for a good price, man. There's a ton of shit though. You gotta like sift through it all. There's so much stuff. Yeah, considering the map, the world is like 5 times bigger in Dragon Quest 2 as well. Maybe Dragon Quest 2, you didn't come across it in Dragon Quest 1. You did achievement set for it, so I think if it exists, the developer would have included it. Yeah, I think it was Dragon Quest. I think it was Dragon Quest 2. Hello there. Make yourself comfortable and have a nice drink or 3. How is the, Yeah, dude. I wanna get that. How is the MSX2 version of Dragon Quest 1? Like, how is it much different? Is it worse than the NES one? Have you been to the casino downstairs yet? I made a pretty packet down there again today, so I did. Woohoo! Like how the doors just fucking explode after they open. I guess they vanish, but I traveled a great distance to watch the mighty warriors pit their strengths against one another. How would you like to hear my song for victory? With an iron claw in your right hand, you will win the fight hands down. That's a terrible song. It is one fucking verse. That guy must have been the writer for Rebecca Black's Friday. Oh, we've got a casino we can save, scum. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Oh, they're not going to list what there is for rewards. When you've won lots of tokens, you can cash them in for prizes at the exchange counter over there. Okay, hold on. Welcome to the casino. The casino only accepts tokens as payment. You can buy them from the girl at the counter over there. It's time to gamble, boys. There we go. Oh, we'll have a lucky day. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Shit just got a whole lot luckier. Today just doesn't seem to be my lucky day. Ha! I took a chance on double or nothing, and now I have 16 tokens instead of 8. I'm on fire. Oh yeah, let's see if she'll show me what's in the shop. Okay, gold bracer, prayer ring. Prayer rings are good. I don't think there's anything we want in here right now, actually. Meteor bracer is always good, but I mean, do we really need any of this stuff? Ba, 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 ba. Dragon Quest game with the best casino. Dragon Quest 7 on the PS1 has a really good casino. But it does. I never thought of that, Sean. But the music for the casino here does, in like pretty much all Dragon Quest games, does have like a bit of a Conker's Bad Fur Day soundtrack vibe. How's it going? You won anything yet? No. Never mind, eh? Your luck will turn around soon enough. Just keep it coming. No matter how much you win, you can't exchange your tokens for money. So my advice would be to only spend what you can afford, and just enjoy gambling with cash you don't really need. Oh, that's everything I've won today, gone right down the drain. Alright, check this out, guys. We can, like, literally win every time at the Monster Arena. Alright, so I'm gonna vote Skeleton Swordsman. And I'm gonna go, like, fucking, yeah, 50. Come on, Skeleton Swordsman A. But if he loses, all we have to do is pick the one that we know is gonna win. Definitely not gonna be Skeleton Swordsman A. I can tell you that. I bet it's gonna be Skeleton Swordsman B. Yeah. Oh man, how did we know? We're just that lucky, right, guys? Just so lucky. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is ragtime. Yeah, no problem, Savvy. You go from 100 by 100 to 256 by 256 tiles from Dragon Quest 1 to Dragon Quest 2. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when they were like advertising it, they were saying it's, I think, 5 times bigger, 4 times bigger, or 5 times bigger. Yeah, they said 5. It's like over 5 times bigger. They were just flying by the seat of their pants. You can bet your tokens you won on the next fight if you like. What do you say? See if we can get lucky twice. I'm pulling for the Splatapunk because it's a Splatapunk. Oh, they're gonna gang up on him now. He's dead. He's immediate. Oh wait, we might as well see it through. See who won. It's gonna be the bad, I bet. Oh yeah, Bat's got this in the bag. Sure. Something tells me the Vampire Bat is about to win. See, this is all in universe because there's the Sands of Time make their first appearance, I think, in Dragon Quest 4. We're just using the Sands of Time, you guys. The Monster Arena was really good in Dragon Quest 8, yeah. I knew it. I knew that Bat was gonna win. I love the dudes in the background. You won 1 billion tokens. You can bet tokens you won on the next match. What do you say? Bet to have kills. Alright, guys. Pixie D, we're gonna go with. You're hoping it was closer to how they did it in 8? It's pretty close, though. It's pretty close. The Monster Arena in Dragon Quest 3 I thought was really good, like the remake. Who am I cheering for? I'm cheering for D, right? Give me the D. Give me the G. Get ready for action. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, no. God damn it. Okay, who wins? C wins? C wins. More like... we wins. That big D. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of Pachisi. I mean, the only thing I can think of is because you can become OP as fuck by cheesing Pachisi in that game. And maybe they were trying to avoid that. I don't think the whip's available to me yet, but you can get the Falcon Blade. Falcon Blade, Meteorite Bracer. What else was there? There's like the... I can't remember what it's called. It's like the iron dress, basically. I'll get that for Alina and then just clean house at the arena. At the tournament. But I know what you mean. It's usually the Gringham Whip. That Gringham grip. You know what I'm saying? By the way, folks, if you guys are enjoying the stream and you haven't yet, please remember to click that heart. Show me some love. Give me a follow here on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Dookie03. Helps the channel grow. Helps you know when I'm online. Helps us reach our follower goals. You can also check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Dookie03. I stream from there as well. If you're watching that, please remember to like, subscribe, turn notifications to all. I do a lot of JRPG content, Dragon Quest videos, top 10 videos, reviews, podcasts. I've been doing a lot of Expedition 33 content lately, so check that out. And if you want to hang out with all us fine fucks off stream, be sure to join the Discord. I am rooting for the Metal Slime in this one. That's right, bitch. I mean, why? How can you not? How can you not think that the Metal Slime is going to win? Although, doesn't the Metal Slime only have, like, a max of 4 HP? Damn, Striggity. He had the lowest rate, like, average of winning, too. Alright. It's just the two of them. Come on, buddy. Save us some time. Hell yeah, dude. First pick. Yeah, I agree, Red Rum. The nice thing about Expedition 33, too, is, like, there's so many different ways to break the game. So many different, like, builds that are all completely viable. I'm posting my, my Simon Buster build for my L. You've won more than 10,000 tickets. That's the end of the Monster Arena for you. Yeah, dude, so many viable builds. Ba 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 ba. We get the Meteorite Bracer. I don't think we really care about the Falcon Blade right now. Meteorite Bracer would be nice, but so would Spangled Dress. We can actually almost get both. Okay, let's get Meteorite Bracer. Let's give it to Alina. Equip that bitch. Dragon Quest X's casino is super fucking fun too, because in Dragon Quest X, if there are other people playing in the area of slot machines you can get like psyched up, and if you get psyched up, you psych up everyone around you, and it increases your chances of winning. And then you get Metal Slime Time, which like multiplies your winnings, and you can get free spins. And yeah, there was one day where it was like 4 hours. I got like 4 hours worth of free spins. It was fucking awesome. And the rewards at the casino there are really good too. God damn it. I have a feeling things will play out a little differently for me this time. How god-awful The Weeknd's recent movie was? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a TV series? Remember The Weekenders? That show wasn't as good as I want to remember it being. When Simon came out hitting me 14 times at 7k a piece, I was like, nah, let me just use a shit ton of Lumina. People complain about Dragon Quest XI not having Psych Up and disliking Pep Up. I think I prefer Pep Up, but they're pretty much the same. They're pretty similar. I think Pep Up is like nicer because you get like a separate moveset. Pep Up is like if you combined Psych Up with Coup de Grace. Let's go Komodo. Just beat Kandar for the second time. You lost 3 times. Kept Kasapping you. Yeah, Kasap sucks ass, dude. Oh, now they're teaming up on the dragon. They saw how much money I bet on him. Oh, we got the double attack, and he dodged it. We got the victory. Hell yeah. Problem with Psych Up was that the game added HP bloat to compensate, and every late game boss has Disruptive Wave anyway. Yeah. If you have like a Timbrel of Tension and stuff, it's a lot better, but yeah, I like Pep Up. I guess kind of see why people wouldn't like Pep Up though, because a lot of people don't like the trance system in Final Fantasy IX, and it's like kind of similar in a way, right? Like you have a lot more forewarning, and you can always swap them out of the party until you need to use their Pep Up in Dragon Quest XI, whereas in Final Fantasy IX you couldn't. Or maybe you could, but I don't think you could in Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, and then like the synergy moves, yeah. I think Pep Up's better. Fuck him up. Oh, nice. I thought that was going to be a crit. It was a miss instead. Get fucked, buddy. Oh no, I think our boy is out of magic. Didn't matter. Off to all trades? What level are your dudes, Drew? Canadian musician The Weeknd released a second movie recently, and it's really bad. Like, horrible acting from him, and it's really egocentric and masturbatory. Has Jenna Ortega playing a stalker? Oh, weird. What was their other movie? Was it good? Buffs and debuffs are key in all Dragon Quest games, dude. You definitely need... I usually focus on buffs, because debuffs have a low chance of working on certain enemies. Whereas buffs are always guaranteed to work on you. Okay, let's bet... I gotta go with the Splatted Punk. Oh, okay, you're around 20s. I would go, just to get some more levels in, I would go to... So once you get to all trades, or can go to all trades, I think there's a quest you gotta do first. You gotta get kind of the... Usually you get the ship before you go to all trades, to be completely honest. Do you have the ship? Oh, no, you don't have the ship. You said you just beat Kandar. You've got a ways to go, actually. You've got to, you've got to go do the pyramid, Great Pyramid and all that yet. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, Timbrel of Tension really helped, yeah. Remember playing Zelda A Link to the Past on GBA while watching The Weekenders. Dragon Quest thing 3, did I do? I usually do Japan like last. I don't know why. I'm so OP by the time I get there.
Seriously, Doug, we're too high. Stop.
Thanks for the 420 shoe.
Doug, we're too high. I'm high, you high. I'm so high. Damn it, Doug. We said we're high.
But yeah, I don't know why. I think you're supposed to do the Orochi first, difficulty-wise. But I usually do it last. Weakened. It implies the existence of strengthened. Oh, really? Shin Megami Tensei debuffs are stronger, and in Dragon Quest buffs are better. I've never played a SMT game. I played like the What If one, but I played it in Japanese. I didn't get very far. That was the only SMT style game I ever played. Oh, and Demi Kids on, I think it was the Game Boy Advance. I played one of the Demi Kids games, and that was pretty good. Oh, you just have to get the pepper. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Did you do the pyramid and everything? Da 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 da. Peeper or Winky? Man, I hate all these monsters. Peeper B will try. You had light version? I think that's the one I played. Okay, Peeper B, that's our boy. No, don't hit him. God damn it. It's like they know. Froze their asses with fear. Our boy, like, flexed. And everybody just, like, was terrified instantly. David Vink saves Orochi for later as well. Yeah, I always save the Orochi for later. And then I just fucking waltz through it. I'm like super over leveled. Yeah, let those guys fight each other. There's gonna be like, this is like the most boring fucking monster battle of all time. Cause we're just they're just clanging themselves. Damn, Peeper B. I have an announcement. Seeing as this battle's been going on for so long now, we've decided to call it a draw. We'll return the tickets you bet so you can use them on the next match. I've never had that happen. Oh, man. That's fucking hilarious. Even the announcer is like, this fucking battle's so boring. Let's go Bubble Slime. Great Pokemon ripoff. Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of Pokemon kind of ripped it off, kind of. Because the SMT series did, like, monster recruitment way before Pokemon even existed. Ah, look at that. Happens a lot on the NES version. Right, really. Da, 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 da. The cave entrance can spawn like 8 metal slimes, which you like to farm sometimes. Got the magic key. Oh, nice. Dark version is more puzzles and side quests. Oh, I'm glad I fucking played the light one then. Demi Kids goes for like $500 on eBay now. Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw a draw too, man. Congratulations, you won 1 billion tokens. That is a lot. That is way more than I had before. I mean, we're damn close. Dude, I could buy another fucking meteorite bracer. Hold on, let's get the spangled dress. Equip that shit on Alina. I don't think anyone can, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think anyone can use the... Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Let's buy this for Kyril as well. I don't think there's anything else. No. Sounds good. Light version was the best story-wise. The last boss, that giant crystal, was fun as fuck to beat. I never beat it. I didn't actually own the game. My cousin did, so I played it at their place. But it was fucking pretty good, from what I remember. I had no idea it was like a part of the SMT series. I didn't even know what SMT was at that time. I did a video on why I'm like afraid to play that series. I think it's like, it's on the YouTube channel. It's called either intimidating JRPGs or games I'm terrified to play, or JRPGs I'm terrified of, something like that. But yeah, I'm afraid to play that series. I've heard the combat is kind of similar to like Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth though, and Hacker's Memory. But I did get, actually just came in the mail today, I got my hands on Metaphor ReFantazio. So that might be the first SMT team game that I actually play all the way through. What's the fucking... Why? The sons of bitches, eh? They're like, here's a door you can open. And then immediately after that is a door I can't open. Okay, let's see if we get it absolutely. Oh, here we go! Stay. Oh, he's staying. I don't think Metaphor will come to the Switch, man. If it hasn't come yet, I don't think it's going there. Fucking A, dude. Took out that metal slime. Ooh, he learned Crackle. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be my first Atlas game. I played some of the Tactics Ogre games. But kind of that same, it's that same team. It's very, I heard it's very like Persona-esque. Remember one time I just sat here and grinded Alina to like level 19 and crushed the tournament so hard? Oh yeah, dude, I've done that too. I love to grind. Actually, hold on, let's go like this and then Crackle. Dead. Oh no, he's not dead. And we have been sapped. Dude, Tactics Ogre Reborn's really good. Is really good. I don't even like tactical RPGs. The only tactical RPGs I like, what was it called? What was the one? Vagrant, not Vagrant Story. Fuck, I do not like that game. That's not a tactical RPG either. Vanguard, not Vanguard. Vandal Hearts. Vandal Hearts, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre Reborn, Ogre Battle 64, and Tactics Ogre: The Night of Lotus. Those are the only tactical RPGs I've ever really liked. I kind of like, what are those Genesis ones? Shining Force. I played a little bit of Shining Force 1 and 2. I've never like sat and actually played through the whole things though. Something I definitely need to do. We'll do that on stream at some point. Because I've heard they're really good. My problem with tactical RPGs is like each battle's like 20 fucking minutes. And I love exploration in video games, and there's usually none in a tactical RPG. I like to be 14 here, but 11 to 12 is okay if you're impatient. I remember grinding a lot at the end of Dragon Quest II and still got your ass kicked. Yeah, dude. Because, like, in Roan, once you get to Roan, you meet, like, one of those fucking Blizzard guys. Blizzard fire guys. And they could just fucking wipe your entire party because they all have, like, thwack. RPGs are definitely time sinks for battles, and yeah, the story's on rails. Yeah, so that's always been my kind of issue with them. They usually tell good stories, but yeah, I don't know. Someday we'll have to replay Tactics Ogre Reborn as well, because I got, like, definitely got, like, I'm pretty sure the bad ending. The ending I got, I think, like, some chick comes out of the woodwork and stabs me. They're like, you did it, you fucking united the world. And then some chick runs out of the crowd and it's like, fuck you, bitch. Reminded me of the ending of, is it Code Geass or the sequel, one of the sequels to Code Geass? Code Geass was fucking good. I'm not a big anime guy. Code Geass was fucking great. Highly recommend that one. I tried a Fire Emblem game and I didn't really like it. Yeah, Code Geass was good, man. I tried to get into, like, all mecha anime at one point. Because I love Gundam, so I was like, it's all gonna be this good, right? It's not all that good. What was the other one I tried? Because I got another Centuries episode R on PS3, so I was just, like, trying to watch the shows from that. There's Ra-Zephon or something. That one wasn't bad. It was either that one or Aquarion. One of those was not bad. Oh god, that is a billion scorpions, and they all go first. I think our defense is too high. They won't be able to do fuck all. Holy fuck. That's a sweep. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are your two favorite Fire Emblem games. Super Robot Wars. I can't do them, man. I tried playing some of the Super Robot War games and I couldn't do them. Like I said, it's got to be a really special tactical RPG for me to be able to do it. Come on, you son of a bitch. I don't even know if I finished Tactics Ogre: The Night of Lotus. Someday I want to get back to that one, because I remember that one being really good, too. But I just never got around to it. Holy fuck, that's a lot of heal slimes. Hopefully Crackle can take care of them. Come on, Boria. Oh, Boria, you gotta be quicker than those guys. There we go. Yeah, sweep him. Get him out of here. Suck on these nuts. The best mecha anime are Escaflowne, Gundam, Super Robot Wars, Evangelion, Code Geass, Megazone 23. I tried to get into Escaflowne and I couldn't. I like the mech design though. The mech designs were fucking cool. Like the way the mech worked and everything. Because it was in like medieval times. I think they called the mechs dragons too, didn't they? There we go. I didn't even know there was a Super Robot Wars anime. Remember staying at your Oma's one summer and I beat Radiant Dawn like 3 or 4 times? Holy shit. Guy Malephs? That was their names? Really? That's what they were called in Escaflowne? I thought they were called dragons for something. Or for some reason. Ba 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 ba. It's sub though. Probably wouldn't get around to it if it's subbed. I usually only watch anime while I'm like doing something else. Take him out? Yeah. Oh, more EXP. How dare you? Okay, let's see what's up here. That's what I thought. I think that's where Tournico comes from, is on the other side of that bridge. Is the something else jorking it? No. The shows I've been watching are like I'm always rewatching The Angry Video Game Nerd. I'm on like season 4, I think, right now. And then I've been rewatching the original Star Trek. I've been rewatching, and then I've been rewatching South Park. I'm on like season 17 or 18 now. Hey, Joe Biden, how's it going, dude? Hey, Plasma! Hold on, I'll read what you said as soon as I hopefully win this battle. And Boria, you better not fucking die, bro. He's so good at it, though, you know? They always say, stick to what you're good at. Oh, he just paralyzed them. Okay, well, let's heal Boria then. Yo, you just finished the base game of Dragon Quest III HD2D and did the post-game dungeon boss and beat him in 109 turns with a shit ton of elfin elixirs. Holy. I think you have to beat him, the dragon, don't you have to, the second time, in order to get a wish, you have to beat him within like 10 turns or something. I can't remember. Don't watch a whole lot of AVGN, but I always love his Final Fantasy VI video. That's like one of his newer ones. Where did you get the Zenithian sword behind you? I got it from a second-hand store when I was in Japan. For like $40. was kind of tempted to do the Trials dungeon and do the second post-game dungeon, but after learning about requirements for it, with maxing out a shit ton of classes, you dipped. Yeah, I second that. Like, I don't recommend doing the Trials place. It was kind of a fucking nightmare. It wasn't fun. Like, unless you need the platinum trophy. I felt like I needed the platinum. I think I got the platinum in it anyways. But it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Unfortunately. I did a guide on making like a really powerful warrior. GG, lay down. And I had to use that build to basically be able to do anything in it. And then you end up just spamming the there's an ability that the Sage has, and then there's an ability that the Monster Wrangler has. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's on that. Yeah, if you just search AVGN seasons, there's like a playlist. Oh, I don't like either of these guys, man. What I should have done is I should have got Crackle cast on these guys and then had Helena and Kyril fight the Restless Armors. No, don't. Fuck me, dude. Oh man, I was really hoping he was gonna die. Ha! Their heal slime was as useless as Healy was to me. I love Healy in the NES one, but he's kind of fucking useless in the DS remake. Bro spends more time trying to deal damage and will like literally let you die. He wants to prove his worth as a human, I guess. That's my headcanon. Or she. I think it ends up being a girl. God damn it. Magic is so janky in early Dragon Quest. There we go. I start to finish platinum that game in one sitting, and the Tower of Trials was so exhausting. You start to finish platinum to Dragon Quest 3, the whole game, in one sitting? I don't think that's possible, bro. Unless you can just sit there for like 70 hours. I think that's how long mine was. It was like 70 hours. 3 was the last Dragon Quest game you needed to do post-game for, but I'm counting it done after the fight with Senlon because I'm not grinding a shit ton of classes and getting to level 99. Yeah, it was brutal, dude. It was brutal. I have some good grind spot guides that'll speed that up, but it's still fucking brutal. 39 hours and 30 minutes. That's pretty impressive. Your team against Senlon was just the hero and 3 sages. Didn't have a singular monster wrangler with call to arms or wild side. Oh, you definitely need that. Yeah, I mean, dude, monster wrangler is super fucking OP in that game. They're not super hard to find. You have ability. You'll learn abilities that let you know if there's a monster nearby, and then you just have to check because it'll kind of tell you like, hey, this monster's not out right now. Why don't we come back later? That means that like they're only out at night or whatever, you know. But there's a couple monsters where the game kind of like fucks you a little bit, because it's like there's a monster here somewhere and then there won't be because you can't, because the monster is actually a person or an animal and they will not appear until you have Ra's mirror. And it's like in the earlier fucking towns too. I literally wrote in a complaint to somebody that I know that works at Square Enix. I don't think they ever patched it though. I was like, hey, people are like confused here. You're confusing the masses. There we go. That's the Alina I know and love. God dang. Do 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 do. Game arrived Thursday night, November 14th. You were done by Saturday morning. Holy shit, dude. It took you 40 and a half hours to finish the base game and do the Shenlong fights. Like I said, I'm saying fuck doing the second post-game dungeon after. I would recommend trying to do Shenlong one more time, just because there's a... one of the wishes is to bring back... you can bring back Ortega. And you get a nice little kind of scene and stuff. And I think you can get like the best sword in the game too, but if you're not doing the trials, there's no point in getting that. Even with the King Hydras on Draki mode, grinding there is unbearable and so slow. I'm usually good at grinding and have a lot of patience, but when grinding jobs, you tend to feel like it's too much. I love grinding, so it wasn't like an issue for me, but the trials were still hard, even at like max level. It was just fucking hard, because you're going up against a bunch of mimics. You literally, there was one group of mimics that you literally, unless you know one of those abilities that where you can yuck them out of battle, like not defeat. It wasn't like defeat, I don't think. I think it was like literally one of those ones that like blows them out of battle. It was like the only way to get rid of them. Yeah, that place was a nightmare. It wasn't fun. And then in order to get the last monsters, you have to do that trial too. GG, how do you have cat litter on your nose? Now you got like... I wish I had Kleenex over here. I don't want to touch her face or whatever. Just wipe her nose. Oh, I poked you right in the eye, dude. Hold still. I'm wiping your nose off. There, yeah, you clean it. Thumb right in her eye. Poof! Yeah, I think so. Played Dragon Quest 3 so many times, and did so many previous achievement sets that it was pretty much all muscle memory except the monster collecting. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I've never done Dragon Quest 3's post-game until then. In fact, the only post-games I've done in the Dragon Quest series, or pretty much any game for that matter, is Dragon Quest 11, Dragon Quest 4, and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. Complete. Never did Shenlong, so when playing HG2D, I made it. Yeah. Made it that a goal. Gigi's being weird, man. She's being funny. Your Lunar copy shipped? Nice, dude. Were you here? Was it Tuesday night stream? I did the unboxing, or was that 2 streams ago? I did the unboxing of the there's like that collector's edition grand prize that I won. That was pretty sweet. Fuck, he doesn't have Crackle. This is not good. We should definitely just go to the inn. Like, even if these guys can't hurt me, it's just gonna be annoying because it's gonna take for fucking ever to kill these guys. I remember the Game Boy Color Dragon Quest III, the stupid coin collecting shit. In order to access, like, there was like another bonus dungeon apparently. Did not do the coin collecting shit. Dude, my physical copy of Expedition 33 still has not shipped. It's ridiculous. I got a copy of the Final Fantasy 1-6 Pixel Remaster Anniversary Collection or whatever on PS4. So when I get to Final Fantasy 4, I'll probably play it on my PS4 instead of my Switch. But now I'm kind of contemplating selling because I did get the collector's edition on the Switch. And they're super fucking rare. They're going for like $600 on eBay. So I'm like, should I just sell my collector's edition? Held a message. What? Dude, Automod thinks Grand Dragon is like is racist. What? Plasma, so I see your message. It says, but yeah, Dookie, I assume you don't blame me for not wanting to grind all the job classes and be max level to do the trials in place to face Grand Dragon. It flagged it. Twitch's Automod flagged it for the reason race, ethnicity, or religion. There. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What kind of dragon? You can't just go around saying that. Apparently. Still need to finish post-game for Dragon Quest 8 and 9, but you've done all the others? No, I've never done any. I was never a post-game guy, but when I do these playthroughs, I'm going to be doing it. I might not do it for 4 here because I already did 4, like, not too long ago. G-Dragon is from a racist group called the KKKgan. You should be able to say it now. I added Grand Dragon as a approved word. Like, what? Grand Dragon is a KKK title? What? I had no idea. I thought it was like Grand Wizard or some shit. Cause don't they dress like stupid ass wizards? Oh my god, I had no idea. That's hilarious. That was so confusing to me, man. Like, why would Grand Dragon, like the boss, the post-game super boss from Dragon Quest fucking 3, is flagged for racism? Still remember when I made your character in NBA 2K22, I think, it flagged your last name as being racist or derogatory. Was it Shu? The worst is when like it's not a bad word, but then it still flags it, and because that word starts with like an F, it makes it look way worse than the word actually was. I remember somebody in Star Trek Online. Oh, what did they name themselves? It was like Furret or something, and it blocked out everything but the F and the T, and it looked like the slur for like gay folks. And he was like, "Oh my god, My name's Furret. Like the Pokemon. Yeah, dude. Akira Kurosawa. I actually have Seven Samurai on VHS. I love Akira Kurosawa films. I think, is Yojimbo Akira Kurosawa as well? That's my favorite. I was like a big samurai movie guy. That's kind of why I got into martial arts. Like, I got into kendo when I was, I think, 25 years old, because I was like a big fan of like samurai movies and shit. I already finished the post games of 8 and 9, and I'd rather do Memories Lane from 8 on 3DS again than do anything post game of 3 ever again. I guess I kind of did the post game of Dragon Quest 8 on the PS2. Like, I did the Dragovian trials. I never beat whoever the final one is, though. Lord of the Dragovians or something. I never did him. I never beat him. But I beat all the other ones. I still am under the belief that the Dragon Lord was a Dragovian. Like, Dragon Quest XI proves that all the Dragon Quest games are connected. Yeah, Fistful of Dollars is Yojimbo, and then the Magnificent Seven is like a Western version of Seven Samurai. Remember being on a forum and tried to type Kung Fu, and their censor thought it was saying "fuck you." Sounds like someone named Nasser in WoW. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, stuff like that happens all the time, man, and it makes it look so much worse than the word was. One of my friend's son's name is Nash, and his nickname is Nasher. But I bet it was the ASS in there, right? It would have flagged that out, and it would have left the N and possibly the ER, and it would have looked so much fucking worse. It's funny that his nickname is Nasher, but Nash is like literally shorter than Nasher. I always like it when a nickname is longer than their name. Like, my nickname's Dookie, and it's like the same length as my actual name. Yojimbo. I know purists say that they like that there wasn't Metal Kings in 3. I agree. Because they were introduced in 4, but man, without Metal Kings, grinding on liquid metals or King Hydra is way too slow. I agree, though. I'm glad that they kept it true. Need to see Ikiru. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I tried to watch Rashomon, and I did not like it, dude. It was boring as shit. What's the other one? There's one, I don't know what it's called. It's about a, what do they call it? When like the daimyos would have like a doppelganger, like a body double. There's a movie about that. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. That was a really good one. I think it was Akira Kurosawa. It was a samurai movie either way. Fuck, what was it called though? That one and Yojimbo are probably my favorites. And Seven Samurai, also very, very good. was the entrance of Zoma's castle. Less experience per fight, but way quicker fights. Once you get to a certain point, the grand... What were they? The King Hydras go down like real quick. And then yeah, you get a lot of EXP really fast in that Grand Dragon area. They should have buffed the liquid metals to give 20k EXP per kill then, because 10k per kill is nothing when party members need, like, yeah, they do need a lot. I didn't have a problem with the grind. It was literally like the difficulty of the trial. Like, it was fucking hard, even at really, really high levels. I almost never have a problem with grinding. The only time I did, honestly, was in Dragon Quest IV's post-game. Because it's just like, you get to a point where you just need a fuckload of EXP. And it's like super unnatural. Like, you need a jump in like... You need like at least like 30 level jump. Or 20, at the very least 20 level jump before you can do anything after you beat the game. And like, I love grinding, but that was fucking ridiculous. Didn't need to grind past level 60 for the game, but I did have to go back and grind a few final classes for all the skills. That was the last thing he did. Let's see if this will hit. Hopefully it does. Can you imagine if they do an HD 2D remake of this and Alina gets access to actual martial arts abilities? She's like already one of my favorite characters of all time. Then you give her like multi-fists. With like every punch critting. DQ game with the best worst post game. I don't know, man. I've only played like 2, maybe 3 of the post games, so I really can't say. Nines, I guess I kind of did, like, if the grottos count as a post game, but you can kind of do them at any time. Me and Fates, when we co-op that game, we used action replay and did all the legacy boss fights. I think it was like our last stream. We went through and made sure we fought every single legacy boss, which was pretty fucking cool. Got to max level in 4DS, and it wasn't that bad for me. Now, 3, I don't like because of what I previously said. Yeah, Metal King slimes make a huge difference, for sure. Alina would be unstoppable, absolutely. Dragon Quest V's post-game is pretty bare bones. Is that the one where you can get an extra, they call it TNT board, and then you can fight S-Dark or something? I haven't actually done it, I've just heard. Thoughts on needing a phone number when doing game chat on Switch 2? Dude, my thoughts on the entirety of the Switch 2 is just hilarious disappointment. And sometimes anger. Wait, do you actually need a phone number? I thought they had in-game chat, so you don't need to use your phone for once. On fucking Nintendo consoles. I thought Nintendo finally found out what the internet was. They're like, what is this internet thing? S-Dark is available to fight, but there's a baby S-Dark in the final Pachisi board, but it's like 5 levels. I mean, with save scumming, anything's possible. I feel like 3, 8, and 11 have the best post-game. 11, definitely. I wouldn't even consider that a post-game. That's just fucking the last third of the fucking story. Okay, come on, guys. We gotta kill this guy. Somebody crit. For ya. Oh my god, we didn't even hit the guy. Oh god. Okay, he's sticking around. I thought he was gonna run right there. Yeah, brother. No, you actually need a phone number. It's in the fine print, according to a lot of Nintendo websites like Nintendo Today or Nintendo Life. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, I hope that console fails so bad. Like Wii U levels of bad, if not worse. I don't think it could do worse than the Wii U though. But god damn it, Nintendo's gonna try. Time Worm the only... No, I kind of consider like all the bosses leading up to the Time Worm a post-game boss as well. I consider Time Worm the only super boss. Oh no. I was going to go to level 15, but I think we could probably do the tournament now. What are you guys' favorite... I had to do it without save states because of achievements. What are your guys' favorite tournament arcs in video games? I've always wanted to do a top 10 video on that. Dude, if not for Reggie, Nintendo would have charged money for the fucking Wii Sports. They'd have been like, Wii Sports? That's $60. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I had listed for tournament arcs. Let me in video games, and you let me know if there's any other really good ones. Oh man, I got a ton listed actually. Never mind. I don't think I need suggestions. But I've got the Endor tournament, of course, from this, the Masked Martial Arts tournament from Dragon Quest XI, the Hero competition from Legend of Dragoon, the Bledavik tournament in Xenogears, Tournament of Arms from Star Ocean 2, the Colosseum tournaments from Kingdom Hearts 1, like the was that the one with Hercules, I think, right? Yeah, I liked that tournament. I liked the tournament in Dragon Quest XI. Made it to the main continent in Claire Obscure. I've been playing on Expert, and it's been fun. Does Golden Sun have a tournament arc? I didn't know that. What's the tournament called in it? I'll add it to the list here. The Purgatory Coliseum in Yakuza 4. I only wanted to include one of the Yakuza ones because there's like a billion of them. The Blitzball Tournament in Final Fantasy X. One of the best tournaments of our lifetime, of course. The Monster Arena from Dragon Quest VIII. Starry Night Tournament from Dragon Quest Monsters. The Bandit Arena from Resistance 3. Just a random first-person shooter just tossed in there. No big deal. Does the Elite Four count as a tournament? I got the Elite Four from the Pokemon series. And Battle of Champions from Breath of Fire 3. What about the card tournament from Final Fantasy VIII? I don't think there's a card tournament in Final Fantasy VIII. There's the Queen of Cards side quest. That's not really a tournament. There's the card game tournament in Final Fantasy IX, though. But it kind of sucks. A, because the card game in Final Fantasy IX sucks. And B, because the tournament's like 2 battles and then you're like done. I am ready for going anywhere. From bottom of ocean to ends of world. Anywhere. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but... We must firstly head to tournament. After that, we are capable to explore continent of Endor to contentment of our hearts. I will be much more stronger after this tour of world. My father will not recognize his daughter when she returns through front door. Dude, I saw some fan art of Alina and she's just fucking jacked. I should have used that for my fucking thumbnail for the YouTube stream. I might actually swap it in after the stream's over. Ba, 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 ba. Surprised you got a PS4 5 before pre-ordering the Switch 2. What do you mean? The Switch 2 is garbage. Jump on the Hydra's back. Jump on the Hydra's back. Wait, what? Tales of Vesperia has a tournament? You'd say Blitzball. What about Unreal Tournament? That's not really a tournament arc. But it is a tournament. In a video game. Gen 8 was a tournament. Which one was Gen 8? Is that Sun and Moon? My boy, Sun and Moon. The best one. That only me and Femtrooper like, apparently. Oh, dude, I need to replay Breath of Fire 2. It was like the only Breath of Fire I remember really liking. But I was so young when I played it. Oh, he's paralyzed! Hell yeah, brother. Now think of all the fucked up things we can do to the metal slime. Tournament is that you have to beat like 5 people in Balam Gardens. Sword and Shield. Oh, okay, yeah, no, never played that. What about Street Fighter 2 Tournament Edition? Yeah, I mean, it's a tournament. What about Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension? and for that matter, every Dragon Ball Z game ever made, pretty much. Yeah, same here, Awkward. I've always hated Nintendo. Like, people are surprised by this, but this is how Nintendo has always fucking been. They're just being more ballsy with it because they made a shitload of money off the Switch. Because the Switch was so successful. The Switch was a great console, man. I could play fucking pretty much any JRPG on the go on the Switch. But yeah, Nintendo's always been scummy. Dude, I have that, one of these nights, I really want to stream it. So I've got the entire library of Electronic Gaming Monthly. It was like this Kickstarter thing. And they're mailing me a physical copy at some point. But I got the digital archive. And one of these nights, I want to just fucking stream that. But anyways, I always, when I was a kid, I would always get they had like their end of the year ones where they would talk about like the best game that year, the best RPG, the best fighter, the best platformer, the number one this, number one that. And then for a while there they had biggest lawsuit, and Nintendo won it every single year, starting in like 1990. Like, Nintendo has always been the shittiest, scummiest fucking developer of all time. Here's the thing, like, as far as like the Switch 2, if I ever get one, I'm probably gonna get it used. Unless there's like a limited edition Dragon Quest 12, you know what I mean? And the only way I'll be getting it is if Dragon Quest 12 is an exclusive, or if like another good Xenoblade game comes out on it. And even then, I'll probably wait and get it for like cheap or get it used, because I really do not want Nintendo to get my money. The Xenoblade series has been fucking incredible, but they honestly could end it at where it's at right now, and it'd be like perfect. I think they should end the series, to be honest. And just start like a new series. God damn it. Magic is so fucking jank in early Dragon Quest, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh! Donkey Kong isn't worth it. Dude, that Donkey Kong game looks generic as fuck, too. People are, like, blowing their loads over it. The arena in Oblivion, the arena of Knights of the Old Republic. Was there an arena in Knights of the Old Republic? It wasn't that long ago I played that game, but I guess like there's a lot going on in that world. I could have just missed it. I'll give that to you, Sean. They were cool with Reggie and Iwata. That was like the only time they weren't scumbags, though. This new management isn't next level scummy. This is just back to base to regular business Nintendo scummy. Thoughts on Doug Bowser saying there's variable pricing for $80 US games? I'd rather get a Raspberry Pi and build your own Switch. Yeah. I mean, there's already like people breaking the code or whatever. I don't know what this shit is, but breaking the code for Switch 2 emulation already, so. That way, when they brick your Switch 2 console that you paid fucking 1,000 Canadian dollars for, you can still play your games. Yay, emulation and piracy. Especially when it comes to Nintendo. Xenoblade X, I wasn't a big fan of. That was like the only one. Swear to God, if Dragon Quest 12 is an exclusive. I know, dude. I feel like Dragon Quest 12 will be on more powerful consoles. I think they know that it needs to look fucking clean. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be on PS5 and Xbox. It'll be a Game Pass Day 1 exclusive. Just kidding. I don't think it'll be a Game Pass exclusive. I think it'll be on Game Pass though. Why the fuck not? Game Pass is like, as much as I'm not an Xbox guy, Game Pass is fucking a good idea, man. Game Pass takes me back to like the days of like renting games. It's like having like a membership at fucking Blockbuster. Is basically what Game Pass is. Ba 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 ba. I gotta get my boys up to 15 here. Can't just leave them hanging in the dust. Brick my console, senpai. I'll use it as a fucking brick and throw it through a Nintendo store window. I wouldn't be surprised either. If Dragon Quest 12 was a Switch 2 exclusive, because the one thing Nintendo has done right consistently is treat Dragon Quest right. It's like the only people who treat it right, especially here in the West. Like Square Enix has never given a fuck about it here in the West. They're like, it doesn't sell. They're like, but it's like, dude, it would sell if you fucking put more than 25 cents into the marketing. Oh yeah, it is feeling wonderful to have permission for traveling from my father. Let us go forth with springs in our steps. I am to travel worldwide alongside Serevna Elena? Ah, merely to think of it as making me to blush. What is awaiting for us in Endor, I am wondering. I cannot wait. Warrior's like, oh, my fucking back. My corns. Reminds me of Sega. Yeah, Sega Channel was kind of like that, hey? Never even thought of that, but yeah. With Game Pass, I can play Metaphor instead of having to buy it digitally for full price or wait for a good physical sale. Like, I'm a huge fan of physical media. Like, physical media is the way to go. But, I mean, there's a ton of games that are digital only. There's a ton of games that, like, you'd want to try before purchasing. And I think that's where Game Pass really, like, comes in. Oh, no. We're out of Crackle. With all these heal slimes, we might be better off bailing on this fight. Thankfully, they're too dumb. They're healing the guys that don't have any damage done to them. Alright. Do 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 do. Dude, the only guy. They've healed everyone except the guy that has had damage dealt to him. I'm starting to think these heal slimes are on my side. Damn. Got him. Oh, there. He finally fucking healed the right guy. Too late, bitch. How did our guys not level up yet? It would be Square Enix's fuck to make it an exclusive. Well, the thing is, Square Enix like doesn't fucking publish, or produce, or whatever you want to say, Dragon Quest games in the West half the time. Nintendo does, so. Don't forget cloud gaming for the GP. You don't even have to download games. What's cloud gaming? Oh, for Game Pass? I don't know. It came to all consoles at once. If you remember correctly. What did? Dragon Quest 11 didn't. Dragon Quest 11 was out on PS3 or PS4 first, and then came out on the Switch years later. Yeah. That's pretty much the only way I'd get a Switch 2, I think, Plasma. And I'd buy it used. Final Fantasy 16 took 9 months to hit PC, so who fucking knows, right? 9 months isn't that bad. Usually they wait a year for that stuff. I remember the first like generation of timed exclusives when like Resident Evil 4 came out on the GameCube. And everyone was like, what the fuck? Resident Evil on a Nintendo console, and one that and yet another Nintendo console that nobody fucking owned. Like, I find it funny that like Nintendo fans hold Nintendo on such a high pedestal, but it's had like 3 successful consoles. Actually, let's get rid of this Cyclown. He's got his whoosh spell, which is not good. There we go. It kind of ignores our armor because it's a spell, and it hits the whole party, so not good. There we go. Hopefully both of them level. Boria might not though, because he has been dead a lot. Oh, we got Kabuff. Here we go. Donald, heal me. Shit. Oh, well, we'll be fine. Oh, we got no MP. Son of a bitch. Boria, you gotta hurry up and level, bro. You're fucking holding us back, pal. I mean, you are like 89 years old, so it makes sense. Still can't believe PS5 has Astro's Playroom for free, and Switch 2 has that $10 pack in-game. Dude, and Astro's Playroom was fucking good. They could have charged like $20 to $30 for that. I wish 4 PS1 was fan translated, because the music would be way better. Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to play that one. Good compared to projections. They're not going to fuck around with exclusives anymore. Yeah, I think so. I think Final Fantasy VII R-Word 3 will be a... I think that'll start as a PlayStation exclusive still. I think they probably signed a exclusivity deal when they were gonna make the whole trilogy or whatever. But I don't think like Final Fantasy 17 will be. It's stupid to do it, really. Like even for 16 to have done it, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like just make it available for everyone. Nobody fucking has an Xbox anyways. Let the poor bastards who bought one play the games, damn it. Somebody online was like, "Oh, coincidence, the most it's like 3 or 4 of the top 10 selling games on PlayStation this past year so far have been Xbox games." It's like, well, yeah, because everyone's heard that they are good quality games. They've been out for a while. So why not grab them? And I still don't think they're Xbox games. I'm like, to me, the developer made the game, not the fucking producer. Those are like, they'd be like second party at best. Reunion? Re-ruinion, they should call it. Because they ruined Final Fantasy VII, get it? Oh no! Okay, can we... Come on. Oh, you sons of bitches. If Boria had fucking magic, these guys are like so easy. They just take so long. I figured I'd try and run. Are you playing... yeah, this is party chat. Yeah, party chat mod. Square Enix was really desperate for that Sony money, and then now they fucked themselves with Remake Part 3. I think so, yeah. You feel like Remake 3 is gonna blow? Yeah. Yeah, same here. Can't even bring myself to play Rebirth, yeah. Exactly. Same, Red Rum. I'm not a big Final Fantasy VII guy to begin with, so... The fan base is fairly toxic, too, so... I feel like most Final Fantasy VII fans are like, Final Fantasy VII is the best JRPG of all time, because it's the only one I've ever played. And then the other half of Final Fantasy VII fans are like, Final Fantasy VII is the best JRPG of all time, because I've never even played a JRPG, including it. It's like Earthbound. When in the Discord that one time when JoJo was like, I'm about to do something most Earthbound fans don't even do. Play the game. That was fucking hilarious. I've only played 1 to 10 and 12, and 7 is near the bottom of my list. 7's like, I did my top 10 Final Fantasy games video, and 7, I like 7 more than 6, but I don't like 6. Like the Final Fantasy games I'd say are worse than 7 would be 6. What's another one? Well, obviously like 13. All the 13s. I like 15 better than 7. And then I don't know, probably 16. I haven't played it though. I'm trying to think if there's like another one. I guess Mystic Quest. Mystic Quest is definitely worse than 7. Same with Crystal Chronicles. I did not like Crystal Chronicles. Final Fantasy 3 and 2 are definitely worse than 7. Not 1. I fucking love Final Fantasy 1. Maximilian dude just added Adds gas to the trash fire fan base. Well, you gotta burn the dumpster every now and then, I guess. PS5. I don't use Steam. Steam. I have bad luck with PC games not running. So if I get PC games, it's generally because I didn't pay money for it. All right, come on, Boria. I know you spent like the first half of this chapter dead, so I'm giving you a bit of slack here, but you've got to fucking level up, bro. I guess I don't need to level him up. I mean, I'm not going to use him in the tournament. Alina just solos it. And it's not like I'm going to ever use Boria again after this chapter's over. So fuck it. Whether he levels up or not, we're going to go to Endor. I'll do the tournament. You like 6 better than 7? Dude, I do not like 6. The second half of 6 is just not good at all. It's so disappointing. Because the first half of 6 is so fucking good. It's like that meme where the dude's sitting in front of the TV and it says huge Final Fantasy VII fan plays Final Fantasy VII for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. There we go. Boria. See? You know, dude rises to the occasion. What can I say? I was literally going to be like, you know what? He's an old man. Let's just fucking bring him back. Doesn't matter if he's low level or not. He's basically retiring after this fight, regardless. And you know what he did? He pulled through and leveled up for me. What a fucking legend. Yeah, World of Ruin is diarrhea, man. Fucking hate it. Does that mean Dragon Quest VII will be beating Final Fantasy VII? I mean, it's guaranteed. That one's a guarantee. Dragon Quest VII is like my 3rd favorite Dragon Quest game. I would put it over every Final Fantasy except 9 and 4. I prefer Mother 1 over Earthbound. Earthbound had way too many annoying status ailments, and the inventory system is inexcusable for a 1995 game. Dude, Mother was fucking one of those games I wanted to like, but ended up hating because you go into like a building, and it's like the size of fucking IKEA from Idiocracy. And it's like, why? And every fucking room looks the same. I really wanted to like Mother. But I did not. And now I'm afraid to play Earthbound. Have you come for an audience with King Norman? But of kills. Just go on through the gate and you'll find yourself at Endor Castle. Hold on, do we see all the things Endor has to offer? Yes, we did. I mean, if you're going to travel, you might as well see all the sights, right? Oh, we gotta be careful, because we're, like, at the end of the chapter here. We don't want to, like, take treasure that other characters can use later on. Still remember the PS5 console reveal trailer that they announced and revealed Final Fantasy 16 with a big PS5 logo, as it was exclusively only for it to flop. I thought the trailer for Final Fantasy 16 looked really good. Like, it had that vibe that we were gonna be getting, like a good Final Fantasy again. And then I watched Soldier stream it, and it was just like the most mundane hack and slash with shitty fucking Final Fantasy 14 side quests thrown in there. And like a lot of the boss fights were just like dragged out, padded out to infinity. Half the enemies were fucking padded out to infinity. That's like Final Fantasy's new format. Other than 15, since Final Fantasy 13, it's been like, man, we can add like 20 hours to the game length if we just fucking pad out all the fucking enemies. Health. If you're planning on taking part in the Endor tourney, watch out for that Sorrow the Manslayer. He's a bit of a nasty piece of work, strong beyond belief, and he really likes to fight to the death. There have been monsters appearing of late, even here in Endor. That's why King Norman decided to hold this tournament, so that he could bring lots of strong warriors together. King Norman doesn't always think before he speaks. It's got him into quite a spot of bother this time as well. You'll find King Norman upstairs. Whoever wins the Endor tourney will have Princess Veronica's hand in marriage. It's not my place to say so, but I feel ever so sorry for her. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you want to go inside the castle at night, make sure the guards don't see you. Alina takes a look down the well. Let's park Borea in a home like a good old North American. Yeah, I mean, Borea deserves to be with his family. He shouldn't be here with us. Dearie me, so many things to wash and not enough minutes in the day to wash them in. Try not to cough in the microphone. The poor princess. The way things are going, she'll soon be wed to that Sorrow the Manslayer. Hardly a nice sounding fellow. Yeah, with a name like Sorrow the Manslayer. Watch out for that Sorrow the Manslayer, won't ya? I am getting the impression that people is judging me by appearance only. Da, then I must show to them. I must to show them how strong I am. I am feeling that Sorrow the Manslayer did perhaps experience great tragedy at some time. But who is he, and what? This is my burning question. Ooh, a reference to his mom dying in... Oh no, that'd be a reference to... Never mind. Rose dying in this game. Well, I guess she's not dead. They made her cry. Not dead yet. King Norman has got us into a terrible pickle by making the most ridiculous promise. Just ask the princess. Celebrating the Colosseum. Alina takes it from the shelf and reads it. The Colosseum of Endor was built by our present king. It's become a great hit far and wide for the many fun events His Majesty conceives of, particularly the Grand Endor Tourney. Blood-curdling fights, plays filled with dreams and romance. It's all here at the Endor Coliseum. Sorrow the Manslayer. I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before, but I just can't think of where. It's a book entitled Diary of Secret Communications. Alina takes it from the shelf and reads it. My dearest Ronnie, I've already thought of you at least 4 dozen times today, and it's not even 11's. My fried eggs at breakfast, the castle pillars, a cat in the grounds, fish in the pond, the tiles on the roof. I saw your face in all of them. This beautiful world is full of your image. 3 cheers for my Princess Veronica. Yours with love. P.S. I'll send this diary to Endor via the usual secret channels. I hope it reaches you. Lena looks at the bookshelves. Nothing interesting there. Okay. Father made a public promise, so now I have to marry whoever wins the tournament. But if the winner were a woman, then the whole thing would surely have to be called off. Wow, Princess Veronica is a homophobe. Please, Alina, I implore you to enter the Endor tourney for me. I guess you could just say she's fucking straight, right? She's not into chicks. I can't tell you how envious I am of you being able to live a life of such freedom. Bro, I was just like you not too long ago. This is King Norman's throne room. Couldn't tell. Ah, you're here. I've had word about you from the Tsar of Zamovska. It seems you're concerned about the world, so you're trying to build up your strength. I must commend you. I must also request a favor. You see, I'm relying on you to win the Endor tourney. I've come to see now that the promise I made was rather foolish. I'd be most obliged if you could rectify it, Alina. This table has to be clean enough that King Norman could eat his supper off of it. That'll be a spicy video, but I'm there for it. I would put Dragon Quest VII or Final Fantasy VII too, and I don't mind Final Fantasy VII too much. The buildings were definitely way too big. Also, Final Fantasy 16 runs like shit on PS5 in performance mode and can go down to 72 frames per second when at 60 frames per second. Holy shit. Final Fantasy has always kind of been guilty of HP bloat, especially late game. So many regular ass enemies having nearly as much HP as the bosses for no reason. I think the only other game that's really bad for that, like Final Fantasy IV, the very last area, I just run from all of them because, yeah, they're basically boss fights. But, like, for the most part, I don't think that's so. You got Final Fantasy VIII? You should play it again. Why not? It's a good game. Dragon Quest IV Sword is so much better than the Dragon Quest III Sword. Oh yeah, dude. Zenithian Sword, way better than Erdrick's Sword, in my opinion. Zenithian Sword is like my favorite video game or anything weapon of all time. Okay, how the fuck did we enter the tournament? Did we talk to those two guys behind on the main floor there? Or is the tournament downstairs? I think the tournament was downstairs. I think we want to go this way. Holy fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I got like no sleep last night. Yeah, this is the tournament here. If you're taking part, go to the left. If you're just spectating, then go up the stairs to the right. Let's talk to everybody outside first and then do the tournament. Do you think the Switch 2 Pro Controller's HD Rumble 2 will rival the DualSense's haptics? I don't think so. I know for a fact that... Oh, the Pro Controller! I don't know. I've never handled a Switch Pro Controller, so I don't really have any experience there. Sorrow the Manslayer is bound to win. I imagine it'd probably be similar to the PS5 controller. It's so exciting, I can hardly keep still. Yeah, go for it! I wouldn't be fighting like that. Nah, that ain't no good. You gotta fight like this. Heck, you can't beat the odd drink or two when you're watching a fight. Go on, get stuck in... oh dear, what am I saying? Forgive me, goddess. If only I was a year or two younger, I would have taken part myself. I don't think so, pal. I mean, Boria's here. Boria's still kicking ass, so maybe. Kicking ass and dying. Woo, woo, woo. Now this is entertainment. Man, that's a big crowd. Now I'm all nervous. You're Zarevna Elena, aren't you? Good luck in the tournament. Shush! Go and talk to someone else. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit head up before the big fight. The fighting arena is just upstairs. Once you go up there, there's no turning back. Good luck. Welcome to the item shop. Ooh, Iron Claw. Let's fucking go. Yeah, brother. Grab 3 more of those for Alina. Because I think you're allowed to use an medicinal herb between rounds. Actually, you know what? We should grab more. Because that's the only way she's going to be able to heal in battle as well. There we go. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Oh, dude, I just rested. I'm starting to find this Sorrow the Manslayer fellow a bit frightening. His strength is almost inhuman. Why am I still alive? Because I'm too weak to make it to the final hurdle, that's why. This is a shortcut outside the castle. It can be quite handy if you're in a hurry. I thought you were talking about like the Switch 2's regular shitty Joy-Con. I was like, NES controller is better than that. Are Maya and Mina gypsies, so that means Middle Eastern? Yep, absolutely they are. Definitely is. They all have like 30,000 plus HP in Final Fantasy V. The Behemoth, the Crystal Dragon, the Chimera. They're really high HP sponges. In Final Fantasy VI, yeah, but dude, in the newer Final Fantasy, like in Final Fantasy 13 and 16, it's like every regular enemy from like the beginning of the game. It's like fucking annoying. Oh, I was hoping that's not what it did. Like, it's fine if they do it in the final area. It makes sense. But when it's the entire game, like the whole stagger system is absolute dog shit. Like, for example, take Expedition 33. I maybe broke like 5 enemies in the entire game, and they were like long boss fights. In modern Final Fantasy, you have to stagger the enemy in order to deal any decent amount of damage. It's the dumbest fucking shit. Stagger should be like a bonus that if you get it, you can finish the enemy in like one hit. It shouldn't be mandatory to deal damage. You know what I mean? It's garbage. How's it going, Krim? No, it was good. That's how like the break system should be. Bonus if you get it. It helps in a pinch if you're like about to die and you can break an enemy and then get some turns in. You can deal a shitload of damage. But to me, that break should, like, stagger or break should just be like a bonus that you get sometimes. It shouldn't be a mandatory fucking thing you have to get in order to damage a regular mob to a decent degree. I am cheering you from here, Serevna. My fingers are crossing for your triumph, Serevna. Welcome to the Colosseum, Alina. To enter the tournament final, first you must defeat 5 opponents. The only warrior who has succeeded in this so far is Sorrow the Manslayer. I wish you luck. Now let the battle commence. It's time to row battle. Yeah, I mean, even like when I wasn't OP, I was killing them before I even got close to breaking them. But that's how it should be. Like, if it's a really hard enemy and you get that break, that should be just a bonus. That break and stagger should never be a fucking norm. It should never be something that you should have to get. Alright, Attila the Hunk, you sexy son of a bitch. Time to put him down. Exactly. And that's the only thing it should really be used for. Red rum. It shouldn't be mandatory. Serevna Elena has now defeated 1 opponent. Oh, maybe we don't get to heal in between. Do you wish to use something? Oh, okay, we do. I figured you did. I'm gonna go no, because I'm only down 10 HP. Hearing this battle theme in Dragon Quest XI made me smile. Yeah, dude. Quick Draw McGraw. Oh, McGore. Quick Draw McGore. I thought it was McGraw. Reminded me of Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60651. Serevna Elena has now defeated 2 opponents. Yeah, break should only really be used against like super bosses if you can get it. Shouldn't be something you need to fight slimes. Prima Donna. How much internal storage you recommend getting for the PS5 when getting more storage? I don't know. I guess if you're gonna get more storage, I would just get 2 terabytes. Why the fuck not? I generally don't upgrade the storage on any of my consoles. The only one I did that on was the PS3 because I had the 80 gig that played like PS2 games, and 80 gigs wasn't a lot. I ended up putting my old Toshiba laptop battery in it. $4 TB? Yeah, I mean, if you can find a good price 4 TB, go for that. But I would say a minimum of 2 TB if you're replacing it, because why not? Samson Knight. 5 TB. Holy shit. I mean, it's probably the best because I was constantly still having to, like, not constantly, but I would still have to, like, remove games and stuff from my PS4. How much is it? You just use, like, any solid-state drive to upgrade your PS5, or how does it work? The PS3 was so easy. You just pull that little, there's like that little slot on the back, you just slide it out. But I didn't know how to do it on the PS4 or the PS5. Can't remember if it's one more fight and then the final, or the next fight is the final. Oh no, because we have the Abominable Showman next, right? The Abominable Showman. Any solid state. Which is my preferred version of Dragon Quest 5 and 6. So for 5 it's DS, for 6 it might be Super Famicom. I haven't played the DS version since it first came out though for 6. Well, for both of them really. Yeah, this guy could be a pain in the dick. Especially I feel like on the NES. Do. This fight can literally be infinitely long. There we go. Shit. Yeah, we got him. I always found him way easier in the DS version. Tsarevna Elena has now defeated 5 opponents. But yeah, I remember the tournament in Legend of Dragoon being really good. Do you wish to use? Yeah, sure. Even though I'm pretty sure this fight falls through. What a wonderful performance, Alina. Now for the final we've all been waiting for. Enter Sorrow the Manslayer. I say, why the delay? Summon Sorrow the Manslayer at once. I beg your pardon, he's nowhere to be found. Then there's nothing for it. If he's not here to fight, then he can't possibly win. I hereby declare Tsarevna Alina the winner of the Endor Tourney. Sorrow's probably just taking a dump. But the king wanted Alina to win, so fuck him, I guess. Just more reason why Sorrow's so pissed off. Yeah, the games on PS5 are so big. So big. Alina crit rate is insane. I think it increases with her level. It increases with her agility stat. So yeah, also with her level, yeah. I know, dude. When I was a kid, I always imagined fighting him here. Like, I always thought you did. And then I'd always play it and be like, oh man, you don't. Heartiest congratulations for your victory, Alina. You were paramount, Miss Alina. Alina wins the Endor Tourney with a resounding victory. And then... Congratulations, Alina. I can't thank you enough for your efforts. Here, you're my savior. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm sure your father will be most pleased to hear the news of your achievements. You must return to Zamoxva at once and inform him of the happy news. name of Tsarevna Elena will now become known throughout Endor and whole world also. To witness Tsarevna Elena gallantly battling, it was most wonderful sight of my life. I will never regret to have taken this journey. I am thinking King Norman should mention that we are also saving his daughter from unhappy wedding, yet? In the fact, she could have been marrying Sorrow the Manslayer. I really am wondering who this person is. You really are formidably strong, Miss Alina. We're indebted to you. Thank you, Alina. Now I don't have to go through with a marriage not of my choosing. Still, if you were a boy... Oops, listen to me saying silly things. Please just forget I said anything. Aw, yeah. Princess knows what's up. Oh, Miss Lena, I was supporting you all along. You were really wonderful. Woo, it's Princess Alina in the flesh. Sorry, I'm a bit overexcited in that. Congratulations, though. King Norman doesn't always think before he speaks. It's got him into quite a spot of bother this time as well. Sorrow the Manslayer, I wonder what his story is. He really was a shady character. There's strange talk going around that the monster stopped appearing at about the same time Sorrow the Manslayer disappeared. You're Tsarevna Elena, aren't you? I just have to shake your hand. I love how she's got like a big fan base now. Dearie me, so many things to wash. Dude, I'm Alina's fucking biggest fan too. Such a relief that the princess won't have to marry that awful brute. Watch out for that Sorrow the Manslayer, won't ya? He pussed out. I know you won't be getting a Switch 2, but how much gigabytes do you recommend for Switch 2 micro SD card? Dude, I have no idea. I never even upgraded my Switch. My Switch is just whatever the default Switch storage is. Tsarevna Elena, you must return to Zamoxva without delay. Ugh. I am having very bad premonition. We must to head for Zamoxva immediately. What? How is the matter? Has something more happened to my father? No, I am thinking this is impossible. With birdsong nectar, his voice is restored. Malrod's trying to collab. Not tonight, pal. Appreciate it, though. That's funny. When we do our Canada Day stream, feel free to do that as a collab when you jump in, though. Poor soldier. I am thinking we should hurry for Zamoxva in order to see what is happening. The Endor Tourney's been and gone now. Hope there'll be something else interesting before long. Hey, did you hear the news? The winner of the Endor Tourney was a young girl, just like me. No way, you're her? That's amazing. Yes, I'm amazing. Oh, there you go. Yeah, now it did. Hey, how's it going, dude? You had a big crowd already. I told you you'd do fine. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you guys had a great night. You were just at Malroth's stream, so I know you did. We're playing some Dragon Quest IV. What were you playing, by the way? Oh, you're playing the original Dragon Warrior. Don't suppose you could give me your autograph, could ya? Hey, you're Princess Alina. Congratulations. Drink as much as you like. It's on me. Bro, I'm like fucking 16 years old. Pretty sure you can get charged for that. People popping in at the last second. I don't know what the hell happened. Well, I'm glad you had people, man. Ah, you're Tsarevna Elena, the one who's traveling the world to test her strength. News travels fast among us peddlers, you know? I've heard all about you. Did this guy write a shitty song about me? Congratulations on a marvelous victory. I hope your onward journey will be full of triumph and good fortune. No, he didn't. I just want to talk to one more dude. This guy. Hello there, Miss Alina. Well done on such a great victory. Hold on. I wonder if this old man's proud of me. Old man, you proud of me? I just can't seem to find anyone who wants to buy my shop and take over my business for me. He don't give a fuck. He just wants someone to buy his shop. He could give two fucks about the tournament. Wee. Where did you get in Dragon Warrior 1, man? Yeah, Ragnar is the start of the game. Ragnar's chapter 1. Where did everybody go? This is too much abnormal. What has occurred here? To where has everybody vanished? Hello, is anybody here? Respond me. But there's no answer. If only we could read the journal that's clearly there. Oh, hold on. This old dude seems to know a lot. Let's go see. Maybe he knows what's up. He's gone too. Son of a bitch. What is the meaning behind Star Sephon's dream? Who is Sorrow the Manslayer? And where have all the people of Zamoxva disappeared to? To solve these mysteries, Alina and her companions set off on their journey once more. Chapter 2, Alina and the Journey to the Tourney. The end. I know, dude. This part did creep me out, especially when I was a little kid. Stream was great, though, dude. Playing OG Dragon Warrior, just vibing, grinding. Alright, we are going to save, and we are going to call it here, you guys. I'm going to find somebody to raid as well. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight, guys. If you guys enjoyed the stream and you haven't yet, please remember to click that heart, show me some love, give me a follow here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dookie03. Helps the channel grow, helps you know when I'm online, helps us reach our follower goals. You can also check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Dookie03. I do a lot of Dragon Quest content, JRPG content, top 10 videos, reviews, podcasts. I stream from there as well. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe. And I've got a new Expedition 33. I've got my my Simon Buster Mael build video going up tomorrow morning, so check that shit out. It's how I beat Simon without him even getting a turn in. I'm just looking for somebody to raid here. If you want to hang out off stream, be sure to join the Discord. If you get there, go into Patty's party planning place and or pub, and let us know how you found us. Let me see who I should raid. Let's go raid my buddy Jesse. Why not? But yeah, we'll be back Saturday morning with some Dragon Quest X. We'll be continuing, or actually starting version 5.4. So we're getting close to the end of version 5, which is pretty cool. 5 has been incredible. And then Sunday night, Star Trek Online. And then Tuesday and Thursday, back to Dragon Quest 4. Have a good one, guys. See you later.